Well, hi, and thank you for watching the News Bunker. I'm Andy Waits. It's Wednesday, December 31st, 2008. It's the last day of 2008. I have fulfilled my resolution by getting the News Bunker off the ground this year. 3 days ago now. By now you know that Illinois Governor Rod Blagojevich has named Roland Burris to take Barack Obama's Senate seat. Now we find out that he offered the gig to U.S. Representative Danny Davis. Congressman Davis turned him down. Meanwhile, Caroline Kennedy was seen entering Illinois driving a U-Haul. Cable news exploded last year. MSNBC grew 82% to 920,000 viewers. CNN saw a boost of 69% to 1.3 million viewers, but Fox News topped them all. A 40% jump over 2007 gave Fox 2.1 million primetime viewers. Of course, now that the News Bunker is out here, look out, I have 4 subscribers now. Maybe you could help me with that. NASA has finally published what happened in the Shuttle Columbia catastrophe. There's a link to the 400-page report in the video description. The crew did everything right, but their equipment might as well have been made by Fisher-Price. For instance, those helmets didn't fit right, didn't protect them from impact, but they sure did look high-tech. Took 6 years to issue a report that says there's no way to survive this kind of event except to prevent its occurrence. And I used to think it was a compliment to call someone a rocket scientist. If you're making New Year's resolutions, studies say that your self-control is boosted by attending church. And these aren't new studies. Social scientists have been looking into it since the 1920s. They've always found that earnest believers do better in school, they live longer, they have more satisfying marriages, they're happier. And if you think it's good for this life, well, zillions of people got the iPod Touch for Christmas, so naturally there are solid rumors of a new version, an iPod Touch with a 7 or 9-inch screen coming out in the fall of '09. Can a new Zune be far behind? Let's hope so, because as of midnight Wednesday, 30-gig Zunes around the world began to freeze up. They're just out of touch. And now a look at newspapers from around the world and across America. First, the New York Times. There's Blago and his hair and his pick for the Senate, Roland Burris, laughing like he just heard something funny. Not that a constitutional crisis is all that funny. Down the page, look at these ladies getting ready for a Texas debutante ball. Now, that's a useful move right there. Boy, you see that so often in Texas as they're swatting skeeters and pouring iced tea. Now to the left coast, the LA Times. So sad. Dead Palestinian children here. This is no time for crowd surfing, my friend. And look at this guy in Israel, supposedly protecting himself from a rocket attack. You know what? I hope that's a Kevlar yarmulke. And then skipping around the globe in Iran, our good friends, the Iranians there. You know what? I don't read Farsi, but look at this. This doesn't look good. The only picture on the front page. War. Way to end 2008. Kenya is Barack Obama's ancestral home, and they were thrilled when he won the election. Finally, one of their own would sit in the ultimate seat of power. But now, it's been 6 weeks or so, and they've come back down to earth. Turns out, in Kenya, money, family connections, and ethnicity determine your social standing. So, you know, it's kind of like America after all. Here are the only 3 presidents of Kenya. When, oh when, will they elect a white man? Now, some comments on your comments. Again, it was pretty light on the comments yesterday. OU812-3 asks, do you snowboard? Well, snow is nothing but frozen water, and so snowboarding can technically be equated with waterboarding. And no, I don't practice that. There are no witnesses, nobody saw me, you can't prove anything. And finally, the Pearl of Wisdom. This is the date of General George C. Marshall's birthday. He was the chief military advisor to FDR during World War II, and as Truman's Secretary of State, he devised the Marshall Plan to rebuild Europe and modernize its economy. It was a brilliant plan, got Marshall the Nobel Peace Prize in 1953. George Marshall knew how to get things done, and he said, when a thing is done, it's done. Don't look back. Look forward to your next objective. Well, that's it from the News Bunker. There's more news tomorrow. I'm depending on your comments, so you can write those below. And if you click on the yellow subscribe button, you can help keep my kids from starving. Check back Monday through Friday for more reports from the News Bunker. I'm Andy Waits. Hey, thanks for watching.